just plodding along at 1.7 miles an hour. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Before we get into today's video, just like to say it'd be much appreciated if you could hit subscribe and also give this video a like. Any questions, please feel free to leave it down in the comments and we'll get back to you as best we can. And you can also follow us on social media, should be popping up on the screen now for you. Recently we've been doing quite a lot of videos with me and Ben in it, but today we're both doing well, we're both out tractoring, which is quite different because we've been doing a lot of yard work, a lot of cattle work, and it is bloody freezing today. The wind's quite strong, so it'll be nice to be in here out of the way. I'm currently on the way down to the main cow farm to pick up the rotavator. We'll get rotavated. Looks like we've got the cultivator to move out of the way first. So, woohoo! That must be tight. Oh! Plenty of room, plenty of room. It wouldn't be the best day to be doing a bit of cabless tractor work. So this is obviously that shed that we cleared out. We put like 5 bits of kit in it. Oh, you cannot learn it. Woohoo! Spring ready. Without tweaking the roof off. Right, that's the first bit out. There we go, so we got hitched up on the way back up to the main spud farm because the field that we're doing is on the farm entrance. Obviously nothing's been used since last spring, sort of. Like the button on the PTO shaft was a bit like sticky. Obviously everything just needs to be used again and eased up. So I am trying to stick you in different pieces. So we're up and running. We've done about 4 widths, as you can see. Just kick my foot in there. Got a couple inches there. Obviously it's a bit different on this side. It's just because we're on a bit of an angle, but in the middle, nice couple of inches there to work with. So we'll keep banging on. So I've just had the boss out here with me, the old man. He's okayed the depth. He says that that'll be alright. So it looks like we're ready to just bang on now, get the field wrapped up with. So Ben was originally going to be in here muck spreading with me, but they've called that off just because it could be a little bit fresh. Instead he's just going to tip a pile of muck in here and we'll spread it another day. Would have been quite a cool video to have him in the background muck spreading at the same time, but I'm actually holding the GoPro at the minute because for some reason the suction mount is decided it doesn't want to stick to any bit of glass. So until that stops playing up, we're just going to have to hold it for a minute. So I've finally got you to stick on the window. I did give up with it for a minute because it kept falling off. We got it set up. Obviously that took a bit of time because I think Ben last used this out contracting on some proper tufty ground, so I had to change the crumbler and that. We've gone through the long runs and now each run's getting shorter, so hopefully an hour and a half and we'll be done. Still just plodding along at 1.7 miles an hour. We'll be giving the grass a good cuffing. So he is actually just up the road spreading muck on a stubble field. It's probably a bit drier than this. You're probably wondering why we're rotavating. So this field has been in grass. Over winter has been grazed by the sheep. Just they've nibbled it nicely down. They've grazed it down fairly well. Probably 2 weeks ago we then sprayed it off, and we're rotavating it because we're going to be planting spuds in this field. And we've been banging on about the cold weather, but it has been cold this week and windy with it, which has sort of made it worse. In terms of the ground drying out, that wind is excellent for that, so that's why we're on it today. We thought we'd make the most of the dry, cold weather and get it rotavated, and then when we want to come in and plough it and plant spuds, it's pretty much ready to go. A nice close field to the yard. Should be quite easy to dig in, really. So, got the girlfriend with me. She's just shutting the gate, so we can. So we're just on the headlands now. It's a bit stony up here on the top because we actually laid some soil. But you also see here on the left of me, we had some ring feeders there, and they it's quite wet. So we're going to be leaving them for a day until it dries out, and Ben can hit them with the plough. But we're getting on with it now. A couple more laps and then we'll be done. We're on the last bit of the 4th lap. So I've just finished up, pulled out, got to shut the gate. But that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave it a like. And we'll see you in the next video.